Hello everyone, welcome to Unlock Ego. We are going to start with a very important topic of macroeconomics in class 12. In class 12, there is a very important unit, National Income Accounting. In order to understand the national income accounting, the first basic and most important term that arises is factors of production. In short, this is also known as FOP. Now, in order to understand what is or what are factors of production, let's start with the definition of factors of production. Basically, they are the resources which helps in the production of goods and services. The most important term which arises in this definition in this statement is resources and production. That is, factors of production, they are the resources which are actually helping the producer in the production process, in the production of goods and services, which will ultimately contribute to the economic development of a nation. Also, in other words, we can say that they are the building blocks of a nation. So, in this definition, the term which arises is building block. So, factors of production, they are actually helping the producer in order to produce goods and services like whatever they want to produce. Right. Supposedly, I have a factory in which I am producing, let's suppose, plastic water bottles. Now, in order to produce plastic water bottles, I need to have a lot of things with myself which will enable me to produce those water bottles. Supposedly, I need to have a piece of land, I need to have machinery, I need to have labor which will help me out in the entire production process, right? I need to have other raw materials like plastic, of course. So these are the resources which are helping me in the production of water bottles. So to conclude, in a journal manner, factors of production, they are the resources which are actually helping the producer in the entire production process. Now, after discussing the definition of factors of production, the next important uh, subcomponent in the topic factors of production is what are the types of factors of production, what all are actually included in the factors of production. So in economics we have divided factors of production into four parts. We can say that there are four main factors of production. Now let's list them down one by one. First one is land. Second, labor. Third, capital. And fourth, and the last one is entrepreneur. Right. So these are four main factors of production which helps in the production process. Now let's discuss this one by one. First one is land. Right now I have just taken an example of a factory in which I am producing plastic water bottles. Definitely a factory is going to be established on a piece of land. I need to buy a piece of land on which my established would get on which my factory would get established. Right. Second one is labor. Labor, all those manual work, all those labor, they are actually the human resources. So all those labor who are actually helping me out in the production process of water bottles, they are all my labor part. So this is the second most important factor of production. Third factor of production which arises is capital. Capital includes all man-made resources. For example, machinery, like just I have mentioned in my example that in order to produce water bottles, I need to have machinery with myself which will help me in molding those water bottles. So capital includes all those man-made resources without which the production process won't be able to complete. Next one is entrepreneur. Entrepreneur is no one but the owner of the production process. He or she is the one who is being responsible for entire carrying out the production process, for managing the production process of different goods and services. Right? So these are four main factors of production: land, labor, capital, and entrepreneur. Now, after discussing the types of factors of production, the next term which arises and which is automatically associated with it is factor income. So, factor income is nothing but it is the reward of factor services. Just in my example, I have a factory in which I am producing water bottles, right? There I have a lot of laborers who are actually helping me out in the entire production process. But want to be noted, those laborers are not working free for me. I need to pay them their reward, and their reward is nothing but their wages and salary. That means I am paying the wages and salary for their contribution. Similarly, the land on which my factory has been established, I need to pay the rent every month to my landlord. So each and every factor of production is getting the reward. This reward is nothing but the factor income. So factor income is the reward of factor services for contributing their uh, work. Now let's list down the different factor income which is being associated with the different types of factors of production. For example, land receives rent, labor receives wages and salary, capital receives interest, and entrepreneur receives profit. So these are four main factors income which is being associated to different factors of production. We are paying rent to the piece of land, we are paying wages and salary to all the human resources, to all the labor who are actually helping me out in the production process. We are paying interest to the capital and rest of the amount contribute to the entrepreneur in the form of a profit. So, in this video, we have studied the basic meaning of the very basic term which is being involved in national income accounting, that is factors of production. Factors of production, they are the resources which are helping me, which are helping the producer rather in the production process, in the production of goods and services that are again contributing to the economic development. And we have divided factors of production into four main types: land, labor, capital, and entrepreneur. Out of which next very important term arises is factor income. Now, each and every factor of production needs some kind of a reward. So this reward of different factors of production is known as their factor income. Land receives rent. Wages and salary is the factor income for labor. Interest is the salary for capital, and profit is the salary for entrepreneur. Thank you.